Hi, this is Bruce with Hunsaker Home Hacks. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for future notifications. Share me with a friend and on social media. So today we're looking at a microphone. This is a wireless microphone set from a company called Xtuga. I can't pronounce it. I'll try again later in the video. But wireless microphone for this camera right there. Right now I'm using my shotgun microphone, but we're going to go to a wireless microphone and see if that can improve the sound of the video.
Okay people, now it's time for another edition of What's in the Box? What's in the box? It's a plain brown box. So let's open the box. Cue the music, Phil. In an effort to try to improve the sound of my videos, I decided I would try these $60 transmitting microphones. So in the box we have one Lavalier microphone, we have some RCA cords, another microphone, two transmitters, one, two, one receiver, a hot shoe mount, and instruction manuals. So in the box we have a receiver from Xtuga. I think it's pronounced Xtuga. We have a Xtuga UHF receiver and two transmitters, a hot shoe mount, two Lavalier microphones, and the wires for your cameras or cell phone. So there we go. Let's try these puppies out and see how they work. Okay, so we're now going to hook up the wireless microphone receiver right here to my camera. So it comes with this hot shoe. You can see the hot shoe has the hot shoe mount. There's a screw on the side, so I'm assuming that's for being able to put a light on it or something to that effect. But this pulls out. There's a pad in here. There's rubberized feet right here on each side. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to slide it into the hot shoe, which is pretty easy. Just slide it into the hot shoe like that. And then you're going to take your microphone or your receiver and slide it in like that right there. And this is the microphone style for camera. It's clearly marked. It says camera line. So this end goes into our receiver, and then this end goes into the back of our camera like that. And this little wire appears to be a pain in the ass, so we're just going to try to wrap it so the wire's out of the way. Alright, so now we have it hooked up. If you're OCD like me, you're going to want this to face forward so the antenna faces toward the subject matter. But I believe it probably would still work even if it wasn't. And now, right here, it comes with, again, its own microphone right here. This is the Lavalier microphone it comes with. If you pull the case, that's the microphone itself. Show the quality overall for this one, if it's good, great, or indifferent. We'll test it out here. But you plug it in like that. And then from there, you're set up to use your camera with that. So if you look here, you have your adjustment knob on here. It's off, 1, 3, straight up, 7, 5, 9, and max. Alright. And when you turn the microphone itself on, and you turn the receiver on, the receiver right now has a red button on it, a red light right here. And this hasn't turned on yet, so we'll turn this on. I'm presuming that they need to be set on the same volume level or transmitter level. But right now we're transmitting on 567.3, and we're both set to 7. So max, we can set them both to max. So there we go, we're both set to max. You'll notice that the receiver now has a green light on it, and there you go. So what we'll do is we'll test it up and run through some stuff. Alright, there we go.
Alright, so now I'm hooking the microphone up to myself. And we're going to test this puppy out. So the first thing is the sound clear? That's the first question that we need to go. And since I'm recording right now, it's really going to be hard for me to tell it's clear or not until I start editing. This is my normal shotgun mic. I've done a video on this before. It's right here. This is a very nice microphone. It's rechargeable. It's very directional. When you point it at something, that works flippin' phenomenal. But if you turn your head and start talking this way, the shotgun mic isn't as good. Something as a lapel clip microphone. So this is really good if you're talking straight into the camera, and it picks up a good distance away. But having a lapel microphone to a transmitter such as this, that should improve the connectivity and the sound overall. There should be a more even sound even if I turn my head. If I move this way, the microphone is going with me, so the sound should be better that way. We'll test distance here. It is nighttime, so we're going to have to do it in the dark. But I did a video on this lapel microphone too. It's right there. This is a really nice lapel microphone. I usually use it in my Actatop camera when I am doing unboxings. That's the most times I use it, or if I'm sitting at my desk and I'm talking into a camera. But it's limited to being attached to the camera. But now with the Xtuga, T-U-G-A. But now with the Xtuga transmitter and receiver, I should get a better series of sound. So, in the house, we'll do a different test. I'm going to walk out of the office and see how the sound stays with it. Now, of course, it's going through walls and things of that nature, but I'll be right back. I'm going to walk out here and see my dog. Now, my dog was very bad. If you check my Instagram, you'll see that he tore up my sprinkler system. Here's my dog. You can't see him, but he's a very bad boy. I'm in my kitchen now, so I'm going to come back into the office. We'll see how that worked when I go to edit the video. All right, so as of right now, I have a green light going. Everything seems to be working pretty good here. Sound should be good and everything. One that came with the unit. It actually has 2 units, so I could have someone else talking here, transmitting to the receiver, and we would both sound the same no matter where we're at. So we're going to take the camera set outside and see how it does with the receiver. So here we go. Let's take a walk outside. Let's take a walk outside. All right, so we're outside
Everything seems to be connected. Now, let's see if we can make a video about how far this goes. Now it's dark, as you can see, but we're on the street. So we're gonna walk down a little ways and talk. So here we are, one talking away. You can follow the light and see how everything goes. We're gonna walk to the corner. So that's about 3 houses or 2 houses away from me. So this is good for a decent amount of paint. All right, so here we are. We're getting closer. We'll have to see how that worked, how it cut out. So, per se, it's right before Thanksgiving. And, you know, it's not Thanksgiving unless you have your turkey right there in your front yard. That's my Datto door lock. There was a guy that made a comment about the Datto. He hired a locksmith that couldn't install this door lock. He wrote it all in capitals. A locksmith couldn't install this door lock. That's freaks my mind out that a locksmith, a professional, couldn't install this door lock. Huh. Works fine for me. All right, so now you got to see the Xtuga wireless microphones in action. That's right, the wireless microphones from Xtuga. This is the X-CM012. Overall, what do I think? For the price, these were only about 60 bucks. Is it the most perfect wireless microphone in the world? Probably not. You could spend more money and probably get way more effective for distance and things like that. But for my general use, which is in my studio, to try to get a better sound on the video, more direct, and not have the fade outs as I turn my head and things, or as I move around, these are pretty freaking good. So I think if you're starting out, or you know, still building on your channel or and things like that, or you're doing like little mini podcasts where you want to cast to your camera or your cell phone, this might just be the guys that you want to look for. As I said, they're not very expensive. They're 60 bucks. They run on 2 AA batteries. I was saying that as I was testing the distance. You could barely hear it. It faded out. But the distance is probably about 55 feet, to be honest with you. I got about 65 feet and it started to break up. So about 55 feet, this is the standard lot size of a house, 65, 55, somewhere in there. So about 55 feet, you can get a pretty decent sound going to your camera and or cell phone, depending on what you're using these for. Overall, I like it. I think it's done a pretty good job. You'll tell me in the comments if it improved the sound of my videos from the beginning. The first part of the video, of course, was done on my shotgun microphone. The rest of this video was now done on the Xtuga CM012 wireless microphone set. That's 2 transmitters to 1 receiver, and you comes with 2 lapel microphones. The lapel microphones aren't too bad, but I did test it out and I can use my other microphones, my more upgraded ones, also in this. I didn't do that in this video, but you'll see it in future videos. Alright, thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for future notifications, share me with a friend and on social media. This is Bruce with Unsaker Home Hacks, and I will see you soon.
See you soon. All right. Can't get my thought process in. There we go. Please give me a thumbs up. See you soon. See you soon.